Man, I spent so much time searching for sports animes, and I was recommended Sk8 the Infinity by, I think, an internet associate. And let me just say, internet associate, if you're out there, you're gonna stay an associate. Because what is this nonsense that you recommended me? I have been putting my little opinion out here piece by piece. Uh, and now it's time for the full video. I know y'all hate it when I say this, but this anime was not good. It's not a good anime, fam. And I have my opinions that we will get into. Um, but let me talk to the authors. Authors, run this beef with me right quick. Get up here at the starting line. Let's exchange pleasantries. Hello, I'm T. I watched your anime. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Okay, that's a fib. I did like it, and then I didn't. And there's a really big, glaring, stinky reason for that. But before I get into the reason why this anime does not work, let's talk about the reason around to continue to see what was up in the first place. And that's, first of all, Reiki. Because Reiki as a character, he's super unserious, except about skateboarding. And he gave off strong early Naruto vibes. And if you know anything about me, is that characters like Naruto are some of my absolute favorites because the clear cut goal mixed with the silliness that can make the situation seem not so grim is a beautiful, beautiful combination of character traits. But also, this anime is so beautifully animated that I was I was floored. The first episode when you get to see um Longa race and he gets to do his snowboarding thing. It was so pretty. There's also just the world building that they build up through this animation. Like S itself is a very cool little racing scene. It gives off Fight Club energy with all the people in the background. And you just get to see so many tricks. It almost feels like the different personalities that you get to see along the way change the race. And it's the same race every time, but it just feels like no, if a different person skates it, then it's a different race. And I think that's pretty cool. That's something that they did with this animation that was really cool. Um, but we're done with the pleasantries, okay? We're done. We're done with the hype. I'm not simping anymore. It's time to get to the juicy bits. The problem that I have with this story is that I'm sold immediately for like the first three episodes on a story where two boys, one serious, one unserious, get real serious about skateboarding together and they try to skate their best game for the win. And that story, I am totally 100% down with watching. But what I end up getting at the end, as this story goes on, what it ends on is a creepy love note to the worst character, the creepiest character, the most ridiculous character of the story, Adam. Everything about halfway in starts to really revolve around Adam, which makes no sense because upon meeting this character, we see that he's creepy. He stalks Langa through computer monitors. He is a rookie killer, and he's just genuinely unpleasant to be around, which any other story with normal writers would have gone, ew, this is not a nice guy, and we want to destroy him. But this story, instead, we get, oh, he's actually like the Picasso of skating. Bro, skating is so dope that it's just so hard to want to put him down, and it's great. And everybody kisses the feet of Adam. Like he is some type of king. He's not a king. He's a creep. It would be bad enough if it was just the characters in show, but you can tell from the writing that the writers want you to think of Adam as some type of skating king. They do not play hard enough on the creepiness of this character. We even get a backstory that's supposed to explain why he likes to hurt people. And it was so unmoving that it made me mad. And look, child abuse is bad, point blank, period. We're not about to sit back and argue semantics. And I'm not about to even waste your time with that. I was spanked, and look at me. Nah, look, but trying to tell me, showing us a scene of Adam getting spanked on the hand and him not getting out of the house much, and trying to make me believe that that should equate to him throwing people off cliffs um is insane, bro. It's crazy. And yeah, I know what you're gonna say. He didn't throw him off the cliff, bro. Skated off the cliff. Yeah, okay. Leading the sheep to the slaughter is what I'm talking about, okay? Trying to equate that to hurting people in the ways that Adam did is insane. And I don't think we should perpetuate that if you're abused, you should become abusive. That's that's really not cool. Go get some help, okay? And the thing that cheeses me off about all of this is the thing that really bugs my bunny about all of this is the one character that went, yeah, bro's pretty crazy and needs to get some help, did a full 180 by the end of the show and was like, no, he doesn't need help in that sense. What he really needs is fun. Wow. And that was that was really one of the worst turns I ever seen. I didn't expect it. It made me sad on the inside. I was disgusted. Now, I know you're probably thinking, blah, blah, blah. You're talking about all of this. Okay, Adam's a bad character, whatever. How does that ruin the show? Because Adam's a bad character and everything stems through Adam as soon as he comes on screen. As soon as we meet Adam, as soon as he like throws himself into the ring, everything starts to stem from Adam. We got Shadow, who used to be the previous bully of the court, and now Adam, the bigger man, he's bullying the court. So what does Shadow have to do? Nothing. He sits in the background. He sits in the background and now he helps out the main character who he just disrespected? I don't I don't understand. Then we got Longa, who is a very prominent character in the show, and he previously had the motivations of just, doing a little something exciting, a little something that made his heart. And he realizes that Adam is the man to beat. So you know what he does? He trains himself to beat Adam. He's chasing Adam to, for the rest of the show. Longa's chasing Adam. We got Reiki who chases Longa, who chases Adam. So Reiki's also chasing after Adam because now his best buddy is obsessed. Cherry is already obsessed with Adam. He only hangs around the kids because he knows that Adam would hang around the kids. Joe chases Cherry, who chases Adam. So Joe chases Adam. Mia Mia is a prodigy who got smoked by Adam after getting smoked by Longa, and he feels inadequate. And then there's Snake, and Snake is already obsessed with Adam because he was his bestest friend, and he's the one who taught him how to skateboard. It's weird. Everybody is obsessed with Adam in this story, and it makes for a really terrible time watching it. It was even so bad that it started throwing off the protagonist's plot to where we get like 3 episodes of Reiki being salty and ignoring Wanga, and it feels like a lifetime of him just being lame when he was the coolest character in the beginning of the story. So I just, it made me sad. The story started going downhill with no way of stopping, like Longa with his feet duct taped. All right. So, in conclusion to my initial thoughts, you can only really like this anime if you like Adam. If you think that Adam is a good character who can carry a show, then none of what I just said will matter to you at all. And you'll disagree, and that's fine. I'm not here to tell you that you need to agree with my statements or you're a big, dumb, stupid head. I will say that I disagree with you real bad, and we will never come to a consensus ever. So we'll just agree to disagree, and I will respect you, and you will respect me, and we'll be chill. All right? Now, I know that I might hear a chorus of, "What do you know about writing a story? You can't judge this story unless you can put a better one together." And I live for those words. So if you stuck around this long, this is where you get to hear my headcanons, my fixes, what I believe should have been done. Now, we've got a good cast of characters here, minus Adam. And I think we really could have worked something great out with this story. So even without like pulling any characters out, I think if we chopped out some of the Adam bits, like from the end of episode 3, definitely episode 4, I just don't think he needed to be introduced this early. I don't think he needed to be the villain that they took on right away because they had already introduced 2 characters that could have been antagonists for this series, for this season. They had Shadow, who was the bully of the track that technically only Longa defeated, and Reiki still needed his comeback. And they also had Mia, who disrespected Reiki. And I just think that, yeah, at some point they needed somebody that Longa could take on, but there was already Cherry and Joe who were on the court too that he could have faced. And they never even touched that for real. Like the time that he actually raced Joe was only because Adam, the Adam situation, but that was just on a whim and he didn't even train to go against him. And I think that was a missed opportunity because there was so much that I personally believe that there was so much difference in the skill level of Longa and Joe or Longa and Cherry that they could have worked in a training montage that where he had to get better, you know what I mean? And then Reiki could have come up to hit to level of beating, finally beating Shadow, finally beating Mia because they disrespected him so hard and he never got his come up. He never got his come up. Everybody all forgot about their beefs as soon as Adam came into the picture. But that their beefs, like the Shadow Reiki beef was actually compelling. I really wanted to see that run back. The Mia Reiki beef was a compelling one. I really wanted to see that run back. We immediately get these bonds that were unnatural due to the fact that due to the fact that Adam had stepped into the ring, everybody was looking to fight the bigger men, so they formed an alliance that didn't make any sense. So that's one thing that could have been done. But if we were to go through with the alliances and everything that had already been formed, and we just went from the point where the tournament had happened, I personally believe that Snake should have gone through on his match with Adam, and Snake should have been the one to take Adam down because Snake was the only one who could have done it. I also personally believe that Adam should have been stripped of his right to skate. This at this point in the story, with the way they built it up, Adam should 100% have had his ability to skate ripped away from him. He was being crazy on the track. So that should have happened, and the story should have ended with Reiki and the Longa eventually having a beef, and not like a serious beef, but one that was fun where they went through S, because we never get to see Reiki and Longa go through S together, which I personally think is a missed opportunity of epic proportions. Also, I think we needed to see way more scenes of Reiki working on his own board, because he says in the first episode he wants to make a really crazy board, get on it, skate his best, and win. I feel like we needed to see either him win a beef with Longa on a really crazy board, and then Longa being like, "Oh my goodness, a new level to come up to," or they tie and we get season 2 where where Reiki's making even more crazy boards. And I just think it was such a missed opportunity to have everything stem from Adam in the end. And that's basically it. Those are my thoughts. Thanks for stopping by and listening to my little video. Um, I had a decently fun time making this, so definitely more of these little videos in the future. I'll see you guys in the next project. I'm out. See ya.